a company, always on the run, a destiny. Oh, it's the rising sun.
Hey everybody, I'm going to do a general DVD Blu-ray update. So let's get into it. Starting up the very tippity-toppity, we have the triple feature 3 Ninjas Kickback, 3 Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain, and 3 Ninjas Knuckle Up. Childhood favorites, classic films. Snagged this for $1. Can't beat that shit. Alright. And we're moving on down to the B's. And we have Beyond the Reach with Michael Douglas. I enjoyed this film. It's not what I was expecting, but the end will kind of get you, but very good thriller. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And yeah. Next here, we have a Dragon Dynasty Fist of Legend with Jet Li. Can't go wrong with that shit. Love some Dragon Dynasty, love some Jet Li martial arts greatness. Picked up some wrestling DVDs here. Got these each for $1. The greatest cage matches of all time with WCW, NWA, WWE, and the rest AWA and WCCW. Yeah, for $1, couldn't pass it up. Next here is the greatest stars of the 90s. I actually watched this already and highly enjoyed it. You know, this was when wrestling was at its greatest right there. Next here, moving on down to the G's, we have The Gift with Jason Bateman. It was okay. It wasn't what I was expecting. It was just overhyped, and fucking Rotten Tomatoes gotta have their say in this shit right there, and they're just gonna smash it right there on the cover art. Ignorance. Moving on down here to the M's, we have an Upgrade, Mortal Kombat on Blu-ray. One of my favorites. I love this ever since I was a kid. Had to upgrade it because the DVD is one of the first DVDs I've ever owned. And yeah, so glad to upgrade it. Looks phenomenal on Blu-ray. Alright, we have a sleeper here. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. With Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer. Great movie. I wasn't expecting a whole lot going into it. I've never watched the TV show. I didn't know anything about this movie before going into it, and it blew me away. Absolutely loved it. If you're into that kind of shit, definitely check it out. It's phenomenal. Picked this one up here for the kids. We have Minions. I have yet to watch it, but I have seen Despicable Me, and it's some funny shit. Alright guys, moving on along. We've got No Escape with Owen Wilson and Pierce Brosnan. Phenomenal movie. Tense as shit when they're at the on top of the buildings trying to get away from the bad guys. Phenomenal movie. Definitely check it out. Very intense. Alright. Got another WWE film here. Rey Mysterio 619. Picked this up for $1. Couldn't pass it up. Rey Mysterio is one of the greats. Happy to have that. Watch some Rey Mysterio whenever I want. Moving on down here to some more Jet Li. Romeo Must Die. Phenomenal movie. Love Jet Li's martial arts skills. Happy to have that. Alright, moving down here to the last one on this shelf, we have The Transporter Refueled. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest thing in the world. The whole time I was watching it, I was thinking, damn, why did they have to change the guy? I don't know. Maybe Jason Statham just couldn't pull it off. I'm not sure, but I have the other transporters, so had to get that one. Anyway, so moving on over here, I've got a stack. See, I started to get the filmography of Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm also doing one for Steven Seagal and Jason Statham right now, and trying to finish up their filmographies. So I got quite a few Jean-Claude Van Damme titles here. We've got Enemies Closer. Absolutely enjoyed this film. Jean-Claude Van Damme was just his character was off the wall. That's all I can say. Next here is Universal Soldier: The Return. Great movie. Not as good as the first, though. And that one here is the first one, Universal Soldier. This is the special edition. Phenomenal movie. Next here is Street Fighter. This is the Extreme Edition. Got 2 copies of Street Fighter. Hopefully this one works, because this one will not play at all on any of my players, my DVD players, Blu-ray players, computer. For some reason, it just will not play. There's nothing wrong with the disc, it just won't work. So I had to pick up another copy of Street Fighter. Next is Replicant. It's alright. Had to have it to complete his filmography, so I still got quite a few more to go. Maximum Risk, one of my favorites. Remember watching that on VHS. So quite a few down on my Jean-Claude Van Damme collection there. And I also picked up another season over here, and that is Californication, the 2nd season. I think the last time I picked up the 1st and the 3rd, so had to get the 2nd. And gonna be completing that season, that show soon. Phenomenal show. So yeah, see you guys, I got them all stacked up here. I got a lot of Jason Statham films, so I'm just trying to complete his, and I got them all wrote down and all that good shit. I'm also on my horror section. I'm trying to complete my Masters of Horror, Fangoria Fright Fest, and 8 Films to Die For up there. So I'm going to get those all completed. It's going to be phenomenal. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it. So until next time, take care.